Have you tried Shirahoshi yourself?
Oh, I have. I have been playing. I've been playing the deck a little bit, and I have been playing it against Rene especially as well. I think, if I remember correctly, it might be Prouder. I'm not sure. I think it was Rene though, because the only person that comes to mind when I think about Shirahoshi is Rene.
I wonder why.
It's just like that. I don't know why, but yeah. I mean, I've tried Shirahoshi, and it does feel amazing in some matchups, right? It's like this whole like bringing out a huge body on board and playing out like huge stat lines for basically free, right? Can only be great, right? Your leader can't attack. That's a downside. There's always been a downside with Rebecca, with Vivi, whatnot. The leaders themselves are great, but they can't attack, so it takes a lot of the pressure. But that's why they have these big bodies, right? They can summon out.
It's very well compensated, I guess, because just one Dawn is extremely efficient for all of this, and you do also get to cheat with a couple of your Neptunians, I'm gonna say, or there is another thing that you can play, but I'm just gonna refer to them as Neptunians from now. I think Megalo specifically, right? It's Neptunians or Megalo, but basically you do have now the Neptunian version of Smoker that lets you restun one Dawn, so you get to play on 5, immediately restun the Dawn, use it for leader ability, and yeah, as you're mentioning, just double body, double body, double body. Yeah, I think the early game can be the only point where if you don't see your pieces properly, you kind of fall a tiny bit behind, but once you get to the big leagues and you play the new scaled Neptunian, I need to remember the full name of it, but basically the 7 cost, it just becomes insane, right? Because that thing lets you draw 1 card for every Neptunian and then trash 1 card for every Neptunian, so effectively you could be filtering in and out of your hand for 4 cards. In scenarios where you get removal protection, or 5 in some other ones, which is insane. And it comes with character rush, so you do get to contest board super easy. It's terrifying. I actually lost to it on Sanji in locals on Tuesday, and it did feel like I needed to navigate the game super close just to even find an avenue to victory, and ended up just getting decked out anyways. But scary deck.
Yeah, that's why I think Shirahoshi is actually a viable pick, right? It feels like a deck that has a few amazing, great matchups, right? It's this is the whole thing with the Fishman, anyways. So they have great synergy with like board control and whatnot, right? But you know which deck is also really good with board control? Emu, because Emu might be a deck that doesn't care about anything but board control till their 10 Dawn turn, right? And if they hit their 10 Dawn turn, it's over anyways, basically. So I'm really interested if Rene can make this work somehow, because just like thoughts-wise, I feel like this is heavily favored for Emu, but I mean, hey, Rene picked the deck knowing that Sebi would probably go Emu, so maybe he has something on him.
Yeah, I also think Rene has kind of conditioned himself a bit to play different decks altogether, so he had a couple of options, and this might have been the safest option for Shirahoshi out of his expected games left. But I do feel like he does definitely have a plan into it, and we will see how that actually pans out. But yeah, we see searching from both sides of the game early on, and the Emu start is, yeah, it's good. We'll see whether...
Yeah, Emu went second, which is already good for him, I guess. For them, I don't know. We don't know if it's a woman or not. No idea. Still no idea. So I would say in this matchup, you definitely want to go second, right? Either side definitely wants to go second.
Yeah, so Dice Roll definitely wants Sebi's way, and we did get to fill up trash slightly with the Elders. Second turn protection immediately, which is good, and that card is insane. Like, I don't understand how a 2-cost gets you removal protection, but also contest board protection, right? Because it basically buffs all of your Neptunians by 2k, which is very, very good, and kind of negates both dimensions of how people want to combat your plan. So that Shirahoshi is just like nuts. It has a lot of really great tools, I want to say.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, sorry, that's not the Shirahoshi, is the other one. I apologize to the audience.
The 3-cost, the one that heals, right?
And buffs your board by 1k as well.
Yeah.
So it's a very, very cost-efficient one.
Yeah, I think Rene though really wanted to see the 2-cost here, because otherwise the 5-cost one, this is the 5-cost one, the 5-cost Neptunian, right?
Yeah.
I can only see it getting killed here, right? Like in every situation now, the 5-cost is just gonna leave board if there's no protection. So, okay, he does have 2 5 costs down now, which is good for him. But I feel like if he had it, he would have played the 2 cost, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think 100%. If that was the 2 cost, it would be a very, very like straightforward scenario for him to kind of take over the game. While right now, Sebi doesn't even need the grounded as long as we do have Mars in hand. That's gonna get destroyed. And I do think he picked it up on first search, right? I'm still not very used to the altards on the draw, so it's a bit complicated to take them out. I know that's Saturn, and
Yeah,
I know Jupiter as well, but the other ones I keep mixing up a bit.
I'll help you out, don't worry about it.
I appreciate it. I actually don't think he picked the Phoenix. He might have picked not Valkyrie, not the Phoenix, not Jupiter, so the remaining one, I guess. There we go.
I didn't see, actually. I think he just threw away Jupiter, so...
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, that's second Jupiter and trash.
What's the win... what am I trying to say? What's the win condition for Shirahoshi here? Let's think about that, because in the end, Shirahoshi can not rush your life, right? It's not possible for Shirahoshi to rush into your life. So I feel like building a big board and then trying to kind of like, I don't know, like what's Shirahoshi's win condition here? How is he gonna win? How is Rene gonna win this?
I think it's just by overwhelming, right? Like just exploiting the fact that Imu's not gonna be able to board control your board after 10 and forcing them to actually give some of the blocks so you don't die on the 7s. Maybe pick up on the counter events that might be good for you. Oh, and Rene is actually running some spices on the list. I don't know if you had a chance to pick it up.
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, so I'm just gonna let you know that rather than the regular radical beam for Shirahoshi, what I don't know the name of it, but basically if your leader is Shirahoshi, you do get to plus 4k something. So it's like never existed, but for her, is running the Mihawk event. That's a counter 3k and let you rest a 7 cost or less, I think it is, and draw a card. Yeah.
Ooh. Let's talk about this turn real quick, because I think it's very interesting. Sebi missed basically his removal turn, right? He missed his 6 cost to remove one of the 5 costs. And had to play the Russia, right? To put more pressure on it. Rene though took all the swings because he has the heal on board. He doesn't really care if he goes down to 1 life, because he just pops the heal anyways, and then which is really cool, like this kind of playstyle. I feel like you know that I like this kind of playstyle because I was playing Kagara basically like this, right? Just literally like this. You play a bunch of big characters. Of course, Kagara can swing his leader, which is obviously good, but Kagara can't heal this easy and doesn't have this much these big characters. Because look at this is a 7 cost, what, 8k or 9k that just swings into the bodies for free. It's so good, and he cycled his whole hand. Holy.
Yep, it's amazing. He basically was able to dig for Shirahoshi now if that was the goal. Like, it definitely will be one of those question marks, and also the healing Shirahoshi will let him buff the field that I don't think it's needed for that 8k swing. He's probably just like baiting the events at this point. And he...
Yeah, is he gonna... Oh, he's playing a second one, which is very interesting. I mean, Sebi is just countered with an event, right? He really wants to keep the board how it is, because the what's it called, the Baron, right, the horse is very valuable in this matchup, but I don't think he can keep his board, right? He probably can't.
No, I don't think so either. He might be able to keep one of the 2, I suppose, if he really wants to commit to it, but that's kind of gonna be about it, and he will need to give 2 cards out of hand for one of the swings, so it's kind of not where you want to be. But he's also given the grounded, which is something that I feel might be indicative of him not being very familiar with the new Shirahoshi card or the matchup in general, because you really want that there for most scenarios, and I can see that now Rene played over all of his space, right? So he wouldn't be able to drop Shirahoshi this turn, but still, it's gonna be a dangerous card to have in front of you, and you do want the grounded to make sure you get to even like no Shiro the board, really.
Yeah. Sebi still has a bunch of cards in, right? Still 5 cards in hand, 4 life. Of course, next turn is gonna be a lot of pressure for Rene, having all these big bodies on board. But if Sebi just plays like 1 or 2 blockers, I don't know how much this pressure actually helps. So, I don't know.
What is...
Okay, he gets 1 life here. Does Rene play Hody? Do we know this? Does he play anything to rest?
He does play...
Hody?
Okay, yeah, so that's it. He's playing 4 of the Hodis, which is kind of your win condition towards the end.
It is your win condition, yeah.
And
sure.
also the event, the Mihawk one, that he's used 1 of those. That I believe you get to draw to basically rest 3 on main. Like rest 2 additionals, draw a card and rest a 7 cost, I think.
Okay. So
Or
Hody
maybe a
is probably,
7,000.
in this case, better.
Yeah.
The Mihawk event might be a cop-out if needed, but of course, Hody is the win condition. Yeah, okay, maybe then it's not even that bad, because if you can pressure here this turn, so the next turn, obviously, you can, with the Shirahoshi on board, you can actually play Hody, right? You could actually play Hody next turn, heal 1 back up, so you're on 1 life. And then you can swing so much at life. Okay, but Sebi played a Saturn here, right? Not even a blocker. Is that a block? No, it's not a blocker, right? It's a Saturn? Yeah. This is the Saturn, so he doesn't even have 2 blockers, which makes this so much more difficult for him to stay alive. Okay, wait, is Shirahoshi kind of good in this matchup? Wait.
It's kind of hard, actually. It does feel like it by... Oh, there we go. That's Mars. And Mars does get to wipe 1 of them guys.
It's a turn late, but definitely still really good.
I'm not sure I agree with getting rid of the 7 cost here, because that yellow guy is pretty much your engine with the EB04 Shirahoshi, right?
Oh yeah.
So I feel like you really want to get rid of the yellow guy to stop any shenanigans with him flipping life down and forcing Rene to have a second copy that he probably will. I'm not gonna lie, but still, you do not want this big, like, restanding thing to be alive for a while. Sorry, gone.
No, all good for sure. In this situation, the 5 cost yellow guy, what's it called? Is it a whale? No, what is that? I don't know what's it called in English. It's like in German, is it a Rochen?
Yeah.
I think it's Rochen.
Yeah, that's it, because the decklist is in German as well, so I cannot quite check it myself properly, which is fun.
It's in German.
Yeah, I would encourage chat to learn some languages by taking a look at Rene's decklist.
So yeah, this like this. So if you get rid of it, Rene has to play something else, right, to flip his life, like you said already. And on the other hand, the 5 cost gives him an extra net of security that, if not KO'd, can tank a whole swing, which makes him that much tankier, right? And it's only a 6k to a 7k swing. So I feel like, of course, the other one can reset it on technically, but I don't know how much more worth it is if you just count raw life here, basically. I mean, what do? We count raw life. These are like 8 and 9k swings. These are either big events or life that are being taken, or blocks, right? So I don't think it matters if this is a 7k or a 6k swing on board.
Yeah, no, that's very fair. It will basically just be a 1-on difference, but let's it do some shenanigans with protection. And there we go. That's the event we mentioned before. That lets him rest the Mars and draw a card, I think.
Okay, what's he doing here? Does he... Wait, where is he? Ah, no, it's rested because of the event. Yeah, of course.
That's it. That is an interesting tech for this matchup. I do feel like Rene was very aware of the Imu situation. He's also saying the list is not great on chat, and it might not be the whole list in German, by the way. It's just like the card is called Chromash or something like that. So there is that. Yeah. But yeah.
Oh, they all get a buff as well. I forgot about that. Jesus, this card's broken. This Shirahoshi is way too strong. I have no idea why they printed that. I mean, because the leader is shit. Yeah, I get that, but still.
Yep.
Like,
no.
It's so good. Imagine it's a good leader. Like, holy.
Yeah, all of the Shirahoshi characters have actually proven to be quite good. We have the Bonnie impersonation on the green one, the obviously great removal protection, and now that buffer that heals you for pretty much free in this case, right? Like, it's 3 Dawn that you spent, that you get 3 things buffed up. And there we go. And this is a lot of pressure.
This is a lot of pressure. I mean, Rene makes a shitty leader not look as shitty, which is very hard to do. But I mean, if someone can make it work, it's Rene, right? So.
Yep. Yeah, that's definitely it, and that's the turn what it needs to work as well.
Well, look at the bot state. Look at the bot state. I'm gonna be honest here. Like, what's Sebi gonna do next turn? Like, there's just gonna be one more body here. Yeah, it's just one more body. He resends it on, and then Sebi is gonna have like what, 4 swings next turn, 2 blockers, and then Hody, and it's GG. Literally, like holy. There's nothing Sebi can do here.
And he just followed up with the best Shirahoshi he can play. And it's now gonna use the Chromash or the yellow guy's ability to flip the life back down, which means that he gets a free removal protection, and every single Neptunian or Megalo gets plus 2k on defense. So
let's talk about it maybe for a second, what went wrong here, because I feel like the game slipped away from Sebi. Since he didn't have a 6 cost on curve basically to remove one of the 2 threats, since Renenene didn't have the 2 cost Shirahoshi to protect them, I think that was his out in this case, to remove the 5 cost, the yellow 5 cost, right?
Yeah.
And then now maybe I would rather have seen a double blocker or something instead of a surge blocker, but I guess Sebi didn't have it, or I don't know.
No, I think he was running a bit low on resources, or like very heavy on counter. Like he was able to get out of like fairly big swings and stay on 1 life, which is not ideal, but still not all the way down to 0 with the amount of swings Renenene pushed him to. Kind of respectable. But now he needs to drop the 10 cost, but it might not be enough.
Yeah, but I feel like if Sebi can live another turn. No, Renenene has so many cards, I don't think it matters much, honestly.
Yeah,
I don't think it matters much. He takes both life if necessary, and then just plays a 3 cost, and like, you know, like it's... There's nothing he can do. 5k is just gonna counter 1k. Sebi's probably gonna try to swing it to board, but the board is all plus 2k, right? So not much gonna happen.
No, he can maybe wipe the yellow guy, I guess, but it's just gonna eat away so many resources and don't do that.
Yeah.
Renenene doesn't have any Dawn standing, so at least he doesn't get a clean Radical Beam counter, even though he doesn't run Radical Beam, but it's something you always need to kind of take into account when playing into Shirahoshi, right? Like, board can be defended easily on a plus 3 case.
At this point, there's so many counter events for green that are actually really good. I don't think you can play around every single one of them with an extra effect, right?
No, you just kind of get to the point where if your opponent is playing some of the events, you just need to do like regular maths and assume the event is not there, or just like prepare to not be blown out. But the worst one, like maybe play around Paradise Waterfall, I guess, because that one sucks. But that's it.
Yeah, no, I mean, Sebi does have his bot now, and he does have a bunch of cards. It feels like, yeah, I mean, he does have a lot of cards, actually, thinking about it, looking at it, it's crazy. And we know what Emo can do with, like, only 3 events open or something. Like, take one more of Renene's life here, and then you have a full board. And if you can kind of stabilize, and Renenene has to go for Hody and doesn't win the game, then it's over, right, for Renenene. So, yeah. I don't know. It's maybe not over for Sebi here yet.
Might not be, but it's gonna be a bit rough. Yeah.
He's gonna play another blocker, right?
Maybe. I think dropping a blocker is probably the right thing here, but it's gonna be a bit annoying because Hody's still gonna make things very, very awkward by resting both of your Warcrays. Yeah, that's looking like Warcry number 2.
Yeah, 2 blockers is really good. 3 blockers is really good. Since we can only rust 2, but then there's 2 more Dawn, 1 life, so we have to connect 4 swings. No, 3 swings, sorry. But we have, like, how many swings does Renenene have then? He's gonna have a 8.
5.
These are 8Ks, right? I'm seeing that right. Like the green big ones are 8K swings.
Yep, yeah, you're seeing that right.
So 8, 7, 6, and another 8, I guess. Which are only quote unquote 5 swings. And Sebi has what, like 6 cards in hand or something? So 1 event plus 1k or something, and then another event is just over. 2 events are just over. No, Renenene can't go for game here whatsoever. He definitely has to go for intention to fair gameplay.
I think there are some... yeah, no, I don't think he can fully go for game, so he might need to just go at the Jupiter heavily. Yeah, there we go.
So what do we do here? We rest 1, we restand. Oh, he's gonna restand the Dawn and then play Jinbei, isn't that what he says?
So
is that what he says? Well, because he has to play the Jim Baby first, because I think, doesn't the 5 cost say you can't play character after resetting Don or something?
No, it says that you cannot restand on anymore.
Ah, okay.
So it's like Smoker.
Are you sure?
I think so.
Let me check that.
Let me check. I think I do have one in my board. Yeah, I should have one. I play this. Yeah.
Okay, wait. Because
you cannot set Don's active with effects for the rest of the turn.
All right, fair enough.
Character effects.
For 3 Don, he gets 4k, which is good, and he gets alive, right? Why is this leader rested? Oh, he needed to rest 2 cards.
Yeah.
Is that what the one Sven says?
The Mihawk one is rest cards, not Don, so you do get to rest the Shirahoshi and this. Oh my god, that is brutal.
Double Shirahoshi is good, man. So he does go double Shirahoshi. He has still 4 Don left because... Of course, because yeah. Oh my god, okay, now I know what he means. He just heals. He just heals for days. This is ridiculous.
That's the 4th one too, right?
3K.
Like he's basically already healed or life this game.
Yeah. So, okay, never mind then. Jesus. I thought he was like looking for some kind of, I don't know, like ruling correction or something, but nope, this is much worse.
Who needs that? I guess there's also the point that he could even get one of the character rushers out late, which is brutal. But yeah, that is a 10k swing.
Oh yeah, he will definitely, right? He will definitely play another blocker or character rusher.
Yeah, and that guy also, since he has 3 Neptunians, rests on attack. So yeah, that's
oh
basically
my god,
game.
I forgot about that. Forgot about that whole thing. He can just rest the blocker. This is disgusting.
Yeah, it costs 8 or less to be specific. Yeah, this is bullying by Rene. Who needs Hody when you do have Bird?
Oh yeah. Well, then the whole math was wrong anyways. If that rests the blocker, the whole math was wrong anyways. So, but it's fine. Like whatever. There's only one blocker. There's gonna be 2 11k swings. I mean, I guess Sebi will still get out of it, but
maybe.
No, he will definitely. He has 2 Don open. It's only 11k. He's definitely gonna get out of it. But how is he gonna win this, right? How is he gonna get through 3 life, 1 blocker, and the Don open, and like 20 cards in hand? There's no shot.
So that's plus 3k, all the way up to 8, and that is 2 2ks.
So the second event was a bluff as well. Crazy. Well, or could it be maybe a?
That's a 9k still, right? So
it could be a 3k event, right?
It could be. I don't think that's being played that much, right? Like we just play the Garp one in its place right now.
Can Shirahoshi just flip the life without playing anything? Yeah,
you can play up to 1, so you didn't.
So the swing is always free here. It's always free.
Okay,
he just wins. Yeah, he just wins.
Yeah, that is game for Rene with the Bird Neptunian pulling all of the weight in history of weightlifting, I think, and Rene gets the first win.
Jesus. I will take back my stance on Shirahoshi in this matchup. This looks so good for holy. Especially because the 7 costs are breaks. I feel like that's the only fair part about them, right? They are breaks, right?
No, which one? The Neptunian? No.
7.
No.
7 character.
That has 1k counter.
My fuck.
Yeah, that has 1k counter.
Oh my god. Wait, is the 5 cost a break?
The 5 cost is a break. Yeah, the 7-8 is 1k counter. Yeah, the scaled Neptunian is not a break. It's a very good card for Shirahoshi.
Wait, have you read the manga?
I have read the manga. Yeah.
So is it what's Shirahoshi again? Isn't it like she's like an actual weapon or something, right? She's like a weapon of mass destruction. I mean, Rene shows us how she's a weapon of mass destruction.
Yeah. This is the most lore-accurate depiction of a leader we've seen in a long time, I'm gonna say. Maybe with the exception of Imu. But yeah, that's definitely one of the key weapons of mass destruction in the One Piece universe, just in card game shape.
I can already see the title for the YouTube thumbnail. It's mermaid. It's mermaid or weapon of mass destruction ?
Yep. That's pretty much perfect, and we're gonna get some Neptunian things going on in there. Pluto doing its best thing.
And not crying this time. No, maybe he is still crying. We have not. I don't know how this matchup will go, right? Maybe Sebi just has everything here, and I don't know, next time as well. but we'll see. We'll definitely see.
Okay, Rene picks up an Otohime out of the searcher event.
What does she do again? Can you remind me? Do you know?
I actually don't know. I know Rene didn't have enough, so he wanted more of them.
Is it flip a life and draw a card? And it's a 2k, right? Is it
I think so. Yep.
Okay.
Let me double check it, but yeah.
It's just maybe like a small little extra. It's a 2k obviously, so it's being played. But it's like a small little extra.
Yeah, on play.
Life flipped.
On play, you do get to like cheat again that life situation, so you don't get starved or swing too much to stop your engine. And yeah, draw a card. So very, very fair. Okay, there we go. Shalria picks up Nujiro, wasn't it, and gets rid of another copy of Saturn, which is interesting. I guess you're really gunning for the blockers here after the situation he just faced, but it's kind of tricky because it doesn't really feel like starving Shirahoshi is a reliable plan either. The second they manage to get these two guys out, it's like, what do I do now? So your early game plan is, okay, I'm gonna find Mars after Mars and hope that they don't get the Shirahoshi, and then once I have a decent enough board, start swinging life.
The whole thing with starving a deck is that you can swing into their bodies and get rid of cards, right? Isn't that like the whole thing? But if Shirahoshi has the 2-cost Shirahoshi down, the whole board is plus 2k in defense. Oh, okay. So we see the Mars here for the first time, which is detrimental in this matchup, right?
Yep. And now it's the same decision again, which one of the Neptunians we want to get rid of. And obviously the yellow guy is key in this spot. But again, that green guy, let's Rene pretty much ignore the keyword blocker.
That's true. Maybe, you're right. Maybe because the yellow one is annoying because you can flip life. But if Rene has a second one, it's so much it's really good. But if he has a second one of the green ones, it's not as good.
Yeah.
But it's also not as good if he has it in hand. So I don't know. Maybe it is the right decision to get rid of the 5-cost yellow one, because then Rene has to keep the non-counter card in hand. I don't know. It's a bit of a wacky spot here. Both have their right to get removed.
Yeah, it's very difficult choice. I think it's kind of contextual as well, and you might need to like figure out which one you can afford to get rid of right now, because the Bird Neptunian is gonna be online this turn, right? Like Rene just needs to have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did he search that? I don't see what he searched.
No, I don't think it was that, but I did glitch out a bit. Chat remembers what was searching. Yeah.
Okay, that's a very good point for what Rene just made. So it's better to remove the 5-cost, because re-standing the dot is actually kind of good, because then he could play double 7-cost, which is insane. Not just in value of like cycling cards, but it's also insane just body-wise on board, right?
Yep. We see Rene get rid of 1 life, so he's sorted in hand. He doesn't need the extra life this time. He's not gonna play all 4 of those healing Shirahoshis.
Yeah, now he rests the blocker and gets rid of the blocker for free because he has character rush. Because I mean,
there's 3 Neptunians.
Sucks.
Yeah, and now that 18 to 5 needs.
He gets.
Never existed.
Why wouldn't you? Wait, did he get that from life? Because why wouldn't you just defend your life?
I guess you just want the character over your life in this spot.
But why?
Just use it for swinging, I guess.
I guess you have to, because keeping it on board active, it doesn't really make a difference, does it?
No. I think is that 5 is.
Another what's it called? Another Mars would be really good here, right?
I don't hate Nojiro either, right?
Yeah. Rene doesn't have a bunch of cards in it anymore, right? He's like on 4 maybe. Wait, Judge, excessive hand shuffling. Judge, do something.
Yeah,
Rene is shuffling his hand. It's illegal.
It's snapping. Goes against the floor rules. You cannot do that, and you cannot talk about splitting in the middle of the game. So we better not hear you guys in the middle of this about the game.
Well, next time we have voice comms, we'll turn them on, and everyone can hear your nasty talk about splitting the box in the end of the season.
Weak behavior. Okay, there we go. 2k for that swing. So hold on, why Nojiro now though?
What do you mean? Why not?
Why not before the other swings?
That's a good question actually.
Like I know that maybe he really wanted to get rid of the 0-cost first, but it does feel like with this situation, that sequencing is not ideal. It's just like wasting a bit of that Noshura. Although he's gonna be a blocker, right? That's definitely gonna get swung into, so I guess you do get that.
Yeah, yeah. Renenene is definitely gonna have to go for board. But I'm not sure if I like that Sebi doesn't commit here, really. Okay,
No.
he doesn't. He definitely gets the body here, otherwise it would cost Renenene, what, like 2 cards maybe? Oh, okay, he's done with... Ah, he's gonna play another body. Okay, which is fine, I guess.
Yeah, that's getting rested as well.
Yeah, it is. But it's another body. So I guess it's okay.
Oh, Kami.
So, yeah. Oh, Kami. Kami is such a cool card. I got the, what's it called, the top layer version from France, right? Nets last time. And white, and it was so pretty. And then, not white, I mean, not this one, not white, because it looked so pretty. There was so much stuff like going around on the card, it was so good.
Those top player cards did look kind of insane, but this one seems amazing. Oh, there we go. Hody Jones is coming down. Just to disturb himself, right? Like that's the main the main benefit from this Hody specifically is just to stop yourself from being starved. I do guess the Neptunian doesn't really rest anything right now because there's only 2 of them rather than 3. But yeah, Hody's gonna help that situation, and maybe that last Don lets Rene play the 3rd Neptunian.
And there's no Don open, right? Let me remind you of that, because no Don open means he, like, Sebi has to give in like at least 2 cards every swing here now.
Yep.
And René doesn't have to worry about the punchback at all, right? Because he can just go in, take the lives. Are you gonna... Yeah, you're probably gonna get rid of the Noshiro, but you also want to kind of like swing at life as much as possible. Yeah. Probably gonna go 7 at life, I would say, and test the waters. If this goes through, you go 8-8 life. That's what I would do. Okay, René is gonna go the more like chill way, I guess.
Yeah, just make sure that Noshiro dies and therefore your board cannot be contested back properly.
I guess it's still fine if Sebi goes down to 1 life. Now I'm just interested in if René plays Shirahoshi, right, the 2 cost, or if he attaches Don and leaves 1 open maybe or something, like goes 9 and leaves 1 open. Yeah, looks like a good plan because Sebi's not going to counter out of the 9 if he didn't counter of the 8. So
that's very fair. He's going down to 1.
Sebi goes down to 1, yeah.
Yellow dude.
Kind of have the... Oh yeah, we can play another body. I forgot about that, which is really, really good here. Especially this one. No, I mean, it doesn't really matter because if the 10 cost comes down, it doesn't matter too much, right?
No, I think that guy is not one of the best options right now because, yeah, Mars is gonna get that marsed. There's no Noshiro, so those swings are gonna be a bit more pitiful than normal.
Game kind of looks good for Sebi right now. I don't hate it.
No.
Oh, I kind of want to play Shirahoshi now. Jesus. This makes me have fun.
You know, you can play Heroine's Cap as well, so it's definitely a deck to take into account. Or are you gonna be Utain for sure?
Yeah, if I can catch a train, because there's like country-wise wide strikes this weekend. I hope I get the trains to the cups, right? So if I can catch the trains, I'll definitely play Uta. Yeah. Okay. I don't have anything other prepared. I'm not like too much feeling the game right now, so I don't know. Not sure.
That's fair. Are you just getting 1 Heroine Cap in then?
I tried to get the main one in that I have planned. If I can get any other in, that's cool. If not, I don't mind too much. Okay, I got my 12 boosters OP12 already. What is it? OP14? No, it's EB03.
EB03, yeah.
Yeah. I got my 12 boosters already. I opened 12 boosters from MediaMarkt, one side of the box. I like the salesman. He let me like take out like the half of the box, and I took the right half, and I didn't have a single hit.
No, so it was the wrong half as well. Yeah.
I got so lucky. Jesus.
That's brutal. That is very, very brutal.
I should have just asked someone on the street to buy me the rest of the box. Like I give them money and they buy me the rest of the box or something.
That does sound sensible. Oh, this is rough, actually. So that Mars is getting rid of that burn Neptunian number 1, and now you kind of need to be swinging effectively, and you do want to get rid of both the Neptunians, I'm gonna say. But it's very tricky and annoying. 7 into 5?
Yeah, you're definitely gonna go 7 to 5. René has only 3 cards in hand, right? So
Yeah, but that's kind of my point. Is it not a bit better to maybe put 3 down then and go like 8 into 8 maybe, or 9 into 8 and then 6 into 5?
this is gonna be like what, like 10 or 11 into 8? If René can counter this and has a Hody in hand, then we're looking at a probable win.
Yeah.
If René, okay, he can counter.
When René can counter out of that, yeah.
Ooh, and maybe he buys a Hody in hand. Ooh. I mean, that's the only thing, right? If he doesn't have Hody, he loses. Just, yeah. And if he has Hody, he can go for game, I guess.
Okay.
Why you rest here?
Okay. Just a bit of a pause, but we do need 1 minute where you speak German and I speak Spanish. Because Hapster just decided to very thankfully spend his channel points. Entonces, evento para girar otra vez Warcury y no robar carta. Y René podría tener letal. Evento número 2.
Ja, nee, aber auf jeden Fall finde ich auch, und zwar ist das ja so ein bisschen das Einzige, was er machen kann in dem Punkt, ne? Also ich meine, er muss ja für Game gehen. Und das ist so die einzige Strategie, die er hat. Genau, dann swingt er zweimal groß. So hätte ich das auch gemacht.
No voy a hablar más español. Solo German.
Okay, aber Sebi kann countern, oder? Das ist einfach 9, 10, 11, 12. Ja, Sebi kann countern und damit hat Sebi jetzt die Möglichkeit, das Spiel entweder zu beenden oder schafft es nicht durchzukommen, spielt vielleicht einfach noch einen zweiten 10-Kost und na okay, René gibt einfach auf und wir gehen ins dritte Game. Nice, okay.
So now we're gonna get to see Shirahoshi go in second. And that could be even more brutal than the first game we've seen.
Is that so?
I guess
Is he gonna
so,
go
right?
second? You think so? Isn't first just better for Shira?
So you think you just let...
Okay.
I don't know, I feel like just the fact that you delay 1 turn, the 10 cost is just like disruptive enough into Imu that almost every deck is happy to give up their curve.
Nah, you're right, You're probably right.
It's just like so silly when you do get to 10 on 2 life in Imu and you know you've won the game at that point. Just definitely not worth it. But René agrees with you in hindsight. He's learned enough of the matchup to change roles and actually stick to going first.
Okay. Yeah, René keeps hand shuffling, which is a bit weird. I think I have to look out for that a little bit more. I think, René, we should... I think, what do you think, Gonzo? Should we just give out warnings during the stream? Yeah. Give out warnings, and then if they do it for the next game that we show again, they get like a deduction of points or something.
This seems very non-biased by you as well. Like, it's very fair and balanced.
Yeah. I think so too. Maybe you should like try to deduct so much points that I'm not last in the league, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not biased, man. Come on.
No, how could you be? No, of course not. No, a very fair and balanced commentary happening over here. Okay, so we go Kami into Shirahoshi.
See, it's kind of interesting because Emo doesn't want to keep his 1 cost on board, right?
No.
Oh, he doesn't even have a 1 cost? Oh, is he thinking? Okay, it seems like he's thinking. No, wait, he passed. He didn't do anything.
That is a very uneventful turn.
Oh, hour. That's hour in German. But yeah, no, I think Shirahoshi definitely would. Emo would play the 0 cost, the 1 cost here, and keep the body on board, right? No, maybe not, because you want to kind of starve Shira, so it doesn't really matter, anyways.
Yeah, it's kind of not the plan, I guess.
Yeah. Who cares?
Okay, there we go. That's more card advantage. Yep, that's a 4/5 searcher for Neptunians.
Haven't seen that yet.
There we go. You flip
it's kind of a nice body to just have, right? It's not a big thing, but it's just nice to have.
It is nice, right? It's basically poor man's Sorojuro, and it's not a brick. Like, I kind of wish we had more cards like this. If we had like a green Straw Hat card that is this, would be like insane. So it's very good. It's a role player, but good value. It demands a card on swing. It demands an attack when it's rested. Good enough.
Good enough, he says. I agree, though. It's definitely good enough. Oh, I think this is the worst thing now for Emo. Since he didn't have a search or anything, double search could be very bad, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's not where he wants to be. Is that gonna be... Oof. That is brutal. That card is already on board, right? Like, we didn't see it game 1 or 2 at the right spot, and now everything that Rene gets to play will get protection once per turn, so as long as he finds maybe the 5 cost and the yellow 5 cost next turn, this is gonna look super rough.
Okay. Wait.
Oh no, he cannot do
I look
both,
away
right?
for a second and he plays the wrong card. What is Rene doing?
What do you mean?
Wait, he played the 3 cost. Why would he do that? Why wouldn't he just play a second searcher? Am I missing something?
No, that's...
Oh no, wait, he said in chat that this turn was bad. Was it because of that?
He wanted... yeah.
Because, like, holy, like, a double searcher would have been so nice. Yeah, okay, it was. Okay, so fair enough. Because it was just, I was looked away for a second, looked at chat and was like, wait, what happened to the board? What the...
That was it.
Yeah. Well, okay, so Rene didn't choose the optimal line. Has the 2 cost on bot though now, which is... Yeah. Yeah, like, what the fuck are these working people, man? It's disgusting. A job.
I'm not gonna make any comments on that. I'm happily employed, so...
Yeah, same, man. Well, I get asked, like, playing the league games in the morning, like, I literally can't anymore. It's like, yeah.
Oh, this is now annoying because since he did have the life upside down already, now he needs to choose whether to develop one more body or leave the Shirahoshi protection. And I guess protection just trumps in this specific spot.
That's crazy. You're right, Asakura. Oh, sad times. Okay, now he plays the second searcher. I don't know, like, I don't know, Rene might be not, like, really into the game right now. It's too early. He has to sleep till, like, 1400 or something to actually, like, do something with the day.
Yeah, this is not 8 PM yet, so he's not at full peak of his capacities.
Look at this. He removes Shira. Wait, did he, like, silence Shira and then removes the 5 cost? Is that what he does? Yeah, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Jesus, that's exactly what you were talking about. That was so good. That's exactly what we were looking for.
This is why I'm not playing GP anymore. Like, that specific play is the reason why it's not worth in GP, because they do get to just ground death your Monkey D. Luffy and then get rid of Sanji Pudding, and it just, like, puts you so far behind in the game that you cannot really go over the wall. Yeah. And
you, like, think about the whole thing. You have to find the ground death as well, I guess.
Yeah.
Just kind of not searchable, and the Luffy is searchable and everything. But if they have it, yeah, it's a disgusting play. It's like the perfect play on 6 or on 7, whatever it was. Yeah.
100%. It just, like, completely negates everyone trying to play around you, and it will be the same case for the new removal protection 2 case that we see, right? In the end, yeah, this is great, but if Emu doesn't get a hit on ground death, it basically means Emu just needs to play the ground death on this thing, remove whatever's most important, and then move on with their life. It's fine. No biggie.
I'm not sure about that. Because it's a 1 cost. You can also easily play 2 out of them, right?
Yeah, that is true, but it's a 2k, you have, like, relatively limited space. Yeah, you could play 2 and then protect things more, but then you're spending your counter on that, and Emu can just, like, aggro you as well, right? So it's kind of a balance.
I'm gonna be honest, I think 15 is the most fun set I have seen in such a long time. I think since maybe 10 or 11 came out, 15 is the first one that actually looks fun again. Like since, like, 13 was bad, 14 was bad. 14 I thought might be looking fun, but it is not, because, like, it's still 13 with, like, extras, right? So yeah, 15 looks so much fun. Like, EB04 and EB03 were nice, like, gust of fresh air. Yeah. But it didn't change much.
15 will.
Like I said, it was just 13 with extra steps. So now 15 looks extremely fun with the rotation and whatnot as well. Holy.
I do agree with you. I think 15 will be a nice change of pacing, but it does feel like a bit like the main reason why we've been enjoying the meta so far is like I feel like everyone who's been good at emo it has been like kind of trying to avoid playing emo until like right now. Like we've all been ignoring emo and Ace to an extent, and those have stopped being played, but not because they're not good or the best, right? It's just because there weren't any regionals to prep for, there wasn't really a competitive edge to be gaining over playing emo over and over and over again, but the deck is still super broken. And we, I think, us who get to play in Bond are gonna get to experience the 13 plus meta a bit more than what we've seen in local so far. So yeah, it's kind of fake not dead format, I'm gonna say.
It's so weird. I mean, what was 11 and 10? 11 was UP Luffy, right?
Yeah, 10 was Shanks time, I think.
Yeah, but 10 was the last format where you could actually like build different decks, right? Like it was actually fun. And from then on, everything went downhill, honestly.
Yeah, a bit.
That's at least how I feel right now with the game, but that's just my opinion.
It has been a rough patch. But yeah, Abster.
Are you gonna come to Bonn?
I am. Yeah, I am.
Do you know what you play?
I have no idea, but it will either be Imu or Sanji, I think.
Okay.
I'm really trying as hard as I can not to play Imu, but I do feel the looming fate that I just kind of need to play Imu. So
I have to start practicing for Bonn, like an actual deck. I've been like fucking around with so much stupid
no,
stuff.
have you? No, we haven't noticed on stream at all. No.
And they were always the best thing about this though. Every game was like kind of close. Like there was never like a game where I would say I got stomped or like right.
Yeah.
It was always kind of close.
Yeah, you did have some chances to win the games, although like game 3s were a bit more brutal than the other ones, but yeah, they weren't like completely one-sided things. It's just you kind of found out if the round and found out a bit too much. I'm gonna say, but it's fine. You were the champion of the people for this season.
Dude, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll win anyways. No, I don't think I can actually anymore.
I think win might not be it, but you know, like end up respectably might be on the cards still.
Bro, yes, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Renenene and my game will be so spicy. It will be fun, I think.
I'm looking forward to that. The only shameful thing is I don't get to do commentary with either of you for that game, so I'm gonna have to find some accomplished to help me out.
Just give you insights, you know? It's just like both of them. Like the devil and the angel on your shoulder.
I'm a bit terrified of that circumstance. It could be fun and it could end up getting us cancelled. So
right, okay. Let's get back into the game a little bit, maybe. Nothing really has happened on board because Renenene couldn't really make progress since Sebi took good care of removing bodies. It feels like, right? There's always been like 1 or 2 bodies, but they have been removed over the course of the rounds. But on the other hand, Renenene didn't really make any progress either. So it's like it's going back and forth. Now Renenene has a bit of an opening with like 2 swings that can go into life. But Sebi is on 10 on next turn, right?
Yep. This is the last good turn, quote unquote.
3 cards, and then he cycles 3 cards. Yes, this is cool. Like, wait, yes, one more. Okay, yeah, this is smart. He probably is looking for 3 costs and Hodis. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I do feel like he needs to start piling up the pressure, but it is a bit difficult. Oh, there we go. So I guess it's just gonna be another Neptunian. That is a good turn. Draw 4, trash 4. He's pretty much gone through the deck. There's definitely a Hodi in the cards right now.
Yes, for sure, Hodi, and he again has like 3 Shirahoshi's in hand.
It's also very fun, right? Because like he basically gets to clear the board for free with those 2, and now still gets to go like 5 into 8. So
that's so good.
Yeah.
Well, though the attacks are not as big into life as he would like them to be, I guess. But now he has 3 8k bodies on board, which is already really, really good.
Yep. Okay, now this is an interesting predicament for Sebi, right? Because he's on a 10 cost, and he actually gets to Mars the Shirahoshi, which lets him...
No. Oh, yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, because the life is upside down, right? So I think there is genuine value on that just to be able to control the board at this point because
he's
mapping at 2-turn lethal is pretty much impossible. You could also just like Mars the 5k, but like then you don't make any real progress, and you still have the 8Ks over there that you cannot get rid of like pretty much anyhow. So this is gonna be Master Shirahoshi and then Nujiro into probably the 5K while reducing one of the other guys, and then swing big at one of the other guys. But Rene's card has been handpicked, so there's definitely some counter power going on there.
Yeah. You know what I enjoy during this game? That basically every card in Sebi's deck is all that except the 10 costs. Why? Why is the 10 cost normal art? He has the Ground Death manga cards, or like whatever they're called. And he doesn't have a 10 cost alt art. That maybe he doesn't like them, but yeah,
I mean, still,
that's what I would think.
it's kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie. Because it's one of the cheaper end of the cards as well, right? Like I feel like it's the only non-gege Akutami alt. So it's
the non-what cards?
Gege Akutami, right? It's the mangaka for JJK that did those
I
fights.
thought you said something different.
No, I don't know. I don't even want to know what you thought I said.
Chat heard it as well. Chat heard as well. It's not me. It's not me. It was you.
What did I do?
Yeah.
What did I do? I don't know. You can clip it.
You don't know?
No.
Yeah, I mean, you said like before you said gege, you said like gay, and it's like it sounded like you were saying like it's the only non-gay.
I see. No, it was definitely gege, but yeah. Cool. I don't know. I don't know about orientation on any of them, so I wouldn't go in that direction. But yeah. Okay, yeah, there we go. So that's basically, as we were saying before, just gain 2k per attack by wiping the Shirahoshi, and then 2 big swings to get rid of 2 out of the bodies.
So I think I wanna take back my take back. I still think this matchup is bad for Shirahoshi. I mean, looking at this, I mean, this is what Emu wants to do basically, right? And yeah, he had what he had, what he needed to have, and now Rene is in like a kind of a predicament. He can't go for game this turn, right? Basically.
No.
And he can't really stay on board either, because I mean, yes, he could play bigger, like 2 more bigger bodies, but the more time is passed, the better it gets for Emu, right? Like as long like the more time passes in the game is just gonna go better for Emu, because now it's like his 5 bodies on board. Next turn he can cycle and draw another, and then play another 10 cost if he wants to, whatnot, right? So there is no way that Shirahoshi can live longer than Emu.
This is a very tricky spot too, because Rene cannot afford to swing, but cannot afford not to swing, right? Because if those things get rested, they're gonna get KO'd pretty much immediately.
Yeah, but are we gonna... I'm trying to go for game here. I don't know. Maybe he's just gonna pop the Shirahoshi.
Okay, so hear me out. I actually don't hate resting the Jupiter here.
Yeah, okay, agree, maybe.
Right, like, yeah, there we go.
Nice, yeah, right.
That basically lets you remove the offensive from Rene this turn, and from Sebi this turn, and he's gonna have to do one of them on defense. There we go. Now we get to play the engine a bit more, and we have 2 done even if we were to play another Shirahoshi, but that's kind of it. So now that's better than going at life, because lethal wasn't really in the cuts. And there we go. Other body rested, and he does get to remove that.
It's definitely a swing into Jupiter, right? But would you defend it with everything you got as Sebi? Or would you like maybe just
yeah.
Okay, regardless from what he just did.
I think I might have defended it a tiny bit more, but it is difficult to defend it off 3 8s, right? So if I have 2 events and 2 2Ks, maybe, but then there's a 9, so I think it's just better to let it go.
Takes the life here, surely, right? Because it's 2 cards. And the only way that Shirahoshi can go for game next turn is another Hori. Wow.
Okay, that is brutal. That is not.
But I guess the Sebi just says, I'm gonna get rid of at least 1 body, and I have 2 more life. But then I don't know. Interesting.
It might have gone into Nujiro, maybe.
Nah. Then you don't defend it. He let the Jupiter go. Why would he not let the Nujiro go?
That's a good question. I guess Nojiro kind of buffs your
so awkward
follow-up
now.
Nojiro, right? Yeah, now it's just going 6s.
Yeah, 6s get like rid of the 3 cards that he has in hand. Okay, yeah, 6 you just let it go.
Hold
Sure,
on,
fair
why,
enough.
why at Hodi though? I feel like that's the only one I wouldn't be hitting.
Yeah, it's maybe like some sort of. Ooh, wait, not 10 costs.
Oh no.
We get rid of another body. Yeah, fair enough. I think it's fine. I guess we could just get rid of another body. Leave the 2 blockers up, right? Yeah, I guess it's totally fine here. Oh, we get rid of the 3 cost. That means we don't have good cards. We have like either bricks or really good cards in hand. Really? Ooh, wait, René maybe not might be able to defend one of his bodies.
Yeah, it's starting to look like that might be the plan.
6. No, it's an 8, right?
7. Is that a 2k?
This is surely an 8.
Oh, yeah, at this point it's an 8. Yeah.
The question if you block, maybe, to have the bigger swing. Because last card is surely like a holy, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just that that yellow guy is the engine and we've really lost a couple of them, so there is a downside to blocking.
I think Shira needs to win as soon as the first 10 cost hits the board. That's how it feels like. Otherwise, I don't think, like, or before that, obviously, but it's not possible. But if this second one can be okay, so yeah, we go for game here. I think
it's not a
Sebi might have
very
one
good
event,
chance though.
Does he have a good chance? It's a what's this, like a 7? What do we swing here? We go like 7, 8,
9.
No, 799. It has to be 799, I guess.
Yeah, 799. Ugh. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's not the best chance here.
I mean, 7, 8, 10 doesn't make much. It doesn't make it much better.
No.
799 fits. We could count 2Ks, I guess, in trash, and then go 6 if we're really confident. If there's like 22Ks in trash.
Yeah.
Because if it's an event, he loses either way, right? If Sebi draws an event from live, or gets an event, or has one in hand, then it's over anyways. The other thing I could think about it would be a 889 maybe. Since I think 889 might be the way actually here. Since we play around the 1 cost Nostro event, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And we play around double.
You also
we can't play around double 2K. It's over
no,
anyways.
but you're also playing around the losing my edge event, right? Because that's effectively a 3k counter on this spot.
Right. So I think 889 might be the game. Yeah, not yeah, for sure it's 889.
Is there a point where you just go 6, 9, 10?
We go board. We could go board.
Yeah, get rid of the Nojiros maybe.
Right, that's what René is thinking. I was just thinking, like, why would he think so much? But yeah, of course we don't have to go for game. The game has been going on for quite a while now, but they're surely not over the limit yet.
Yeah, I do feel like this is one of those moments where he's really trying to figure out the Mappy lethal.
The question is only, like, is there ever a better point to go for game? That's the question, right?
I think...
Maybe we swing 7 live. Oh, wait, listen. Maybe we go 7 live. And if that's been taken, we try to go for game. And if he doesn't take it, we start swinging board, right?
I think if we're doing that, I go 6 live, not 7.
Alright, I agree.
Right, because then you do get to go 9-10, which is a more likely scenario to actually go through. And if you take a 2k, you're gonna be able to get rid of one of the bodies on board at least. And technically speaking, probably both, right? Because he goes down to 1 card in hand, you get to go 9 to each one of the Nojiros, you get rid of them. And you just pass turn with that decent board situation. You can be killed by Nojiro, I suppose.
Such a tough decision. Do we know how many events Sebi has in trash?
He has used a couple of them. I think we might have seen like 4, but it's just like him now runs 10. So
there's so many. Yeah. I mean, Sebi also runs the 1 cost event, right? Which is even more.
Yeah, it's very tricky.
Or maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't run the 3k event.
I'm just gonna reassure the audience. We are basically done with this game. This is the last couple of turns, one way or another.
He's gotta go for the game. Okay. I feel like 7 is the wrong swing if you wanna. I think if you go 7, I think it's the wrong number. I think you go 8. So they did it together because Sebi knew he would win anyways. No, I think if you go for game, you always go 8. literally. Sounds stupid, but you have to go 8. 8, 8, 9 makes so much more sense. Because you can't play around... Yeah, no, you have to go 8, 8, 9 because you can't play around his lives, but you have to play around the cards in hand. And the most... Around double 2k you can't play around anyways, right? But you can play around 2k, 1k. So, yeah. And if it's double 1k, you play around double 1k from life if you go 8, 8, 9. Actually, yeah, no, yeah, exactly. Exactly what I just said.
Yeah,
so you play around the most things that's not events that make you instantly lose anyways by going 8, 8, 9.
I think if you go for lethal, you do kind of make some sense, but it's also a very unlikely scenario to actually kill him with 889, I think.
Yeah. It is very unlikely, but it's the best shot you got.
What I mean is, like,
Right.
if you don't hit that 7 in the beginning, that means you play around 2k, 1k. But if he has 2k, 1k, and then the first life is a 1k, 889 doesn't kill him either. So it would need to either be 2 1ks in hand, dies to both 7, 8, 9, and... Sorry, no, 7, 8, 7, 9, 9, and 8, 8, 9, right? But this foot is like, oof.
He just has event anyways. 2k,
Oh,
1k.
2k, 1k.
Did you get something from life? Brick, 1k.
1k.
So 8 was right. That's exactly, we played around perfectly what I said. So this was perfect. Perfect played. I still got it.
You still got it, it worked.
And René wins as well. Nice. He does the right math, and he wins. Very, very good.
I feel like we could